I'm sorry, but I got to backtrack here a little bit. This is quite a love story. So how's this work?
Well, this all started one night on a rainy beach.
It was a cool and mystic.
It was a cool, mystic night on a rainy beach, which it was. Us boys, about 20 years old, out there walking the beach, hoping we might see some random ladies. And it was raining, so what were we thinking? There was nobody on the beach, and this one person comes walking by us, this little girl, and she had her sweatshirt on, and I said, boys, I said, if she turns around here, I'm going to go talk to her. So sure enough, we're walking on the beach. I look over, and she did a little look back. I said, I'm gone. See ya. He gone. So I took off, and long story short, I sat down and we talked for a while that night, and we met on this beach, Myrtle Beach, where I'm from. And, of course, when she pulled her hair back, I saw how beautiful she was. I was like, oh, okay, so I need reinforcements. So can you sit here for about 10 minutes? My guitar was like a mile down the beach in my car. I hauled butt down there, got my guitar, and hauled butt back because I was like, I need some more ammo for this.
What all us insecure songwriters do when we're panicking.
Let me go get a guitar.
I can't talk.
I know.
Let me sing.
It was awesome. So we actually just talked, and we became friends for 10 years after that. I never really saw her again until I went on my radio tour, my first radio tour, which was 10 years later, And so we were friends for a long time. And then a couple years ago, I was out on the road, and I went and saw her. I was like, we've been friends for so long. And so that's what's so cool about this. She was my best friend, and now we get to get married. I get to spend all the time with her.
So, but you got a baby already?
Well, we dated when I first saw her in 2007 for about 7 or 8 months, and I was kind of on the road, and I just wasn't ready. I knew I wasn't ready to get married, so we kind of said, you know what, let's go back to being friends for now. And she's so cool, like she's just she's almost like a guy. She's so like just just easygoing, and but we had a baby. And we found out we had a baby coming, and so we have been kind of just friends through that for about a year. And then after that, I was like, I fell in love with her, and I fell in love, obviously, with my little boy. It's amazing. And so I was always ready to go back there, and so I just kind of wised up one day and said, you know what, this is my life. This is what makes me happy. I used to be a single man on the road, and I didn't care whether I ever came home.
Right.
Now, I can't get home fast enough. When that started happening, I'm like, wait a minute, something's going on here. So now I'm the lucky dude who gets to tie her down forever.
That's great. Was there something that really made you say, okay, we need to... For me, it was my Aunt Caddy. I couldn't lie to her anymore. That Barbara and I were living in the same house together. It's just, it's strange, the things that really, that tipping point for you.
Yeah, it is, man. It's like as soon as I saw her in that light, we had a baby together, I immediately just fell in love with her. We dated before, and I always knew there was something magical about her, but I think I just wasn't at a point in my life where I was ready to. But then when I saw that, I was actually hanging out with Mike Rogers over there. We were at a Pittsburgh Steelers game, and she was from up there, and so she came and brought Dakota, and I happened to be there doing something, and I got to hang out with them all day, and I just fell in love with her. I was like, this is she makes me happy. And then every day past that, I just couldn't wait. I was like, you got to come. We got to be a family. You got to come. So she came to Nashville, and I just been happy ever since. I mean, I'm literally at the best time of my life right now. I think I'm going to wake up from a dream and
That's great, man. No, it's so hard for us guys to admit sometimes, we go, man, hanging out with those dudes, really? I mean, it's fun,
It's fun for a long time.
Yeah, I've been as drunk as I need to get. And,
I'm good.
It's like, I've heard all those jokes, and now, you look at some baby in your arms and go,
it's different.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's
This
the truth.
This
Real
is a bigger part of life,
yeah,
isn't it?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.